It's Wednesday. The worst day of the week for me. Oh, you know what? There we go. I noticed that in last week's vlog, which I just finished last night, it finished rendering, and all I gotta do is upload it to YouTube and the website. But I noticed that my vlogs has been sounding like this lately, and I always wondered why. The reason for that is because I found a way to keep the camera a little bit more steady, like this, when I'm walking. So it's not doing all this. It's a little bit more steady. That's as steady as I can get it. The thing is, I was covering up, holding like this, I was covering up the microphone. So I sounded very muddy. So I just now realized why I was doing that. And I was wondering, so why is my voice so muddy? You know? Someone recommended that I use an external microphone. And I'm like, if I use an external microphone, well, cell phones don't have that capability. Or at least, and I don't get that. A lot of people have made several comments on the internet, no matter what phone you have, unless there is a phone that does it, but as far as I know, there isn't. People on the iPhone, Android, and Windows Phone, they have asked, why can't I use my Bluetooth headset as a microphone for video recording? I don't get that either. Why can't we do that? Or plug in an external mic. It will only allow you to record audio from the built-in mic. And as we all know, if you use an external mic, you may get better quality sound. I mean, I would love to buy a Bluetooth headset and be able to talk to you guys through that, because I know the sound quality will be slightly better. Or maybe I can get one of those wireless lapel mics. Get a little lapel, and the quality of the sound will be tremendously better. But no phone out there does that. There isn't, as far as I know. And people have been asking for that feature for the longest time. But the microphone that's built into the phone is the only mic that the video recording uses. So the only way I can truck, wait for that to pass. So I think the only way to improve that is just to buy a separate camera altogether. And I was definitely looking at the GoPro Hero 3, which I've seen a lot of videos that were, actually made by GoPro staff, or, made by GoPro themselves. And I watched a lot of videos made by people who just uploaded their own videos. The best camera footage to look at when you're looking for videos, to see sample videos online, is when the producer of that video states that that is the original, untouched, uncut, unedited recording. So what you're looking at, and YouTube, of course, uses a lot of compression, so you're not actually getting the original recording, but it's going to give you, pretty damn close, especially with the high definition filters that are on YouTube now. It's pretty darn good. It's not the best, but it's good. Okay, it's the best you're going to get for a free site like YouTube, and it's really good. I mean, I'm actually very, very impressed as compared to how YouTube was at first. I'm very impressed with the streaming technologies and the compression technologies of YouTube as compared to what it was a few years ago. Remember, go back a few years, YouTube used to only be like 320 resolution. It used to be only monophonic sound, and a lot of people complain about that. They finally made it stereo, Then they finally converted to where you could do 480i, which was nice. Okay, 480 was great. And, it was okay. It wasn't high definition, but it was broadcast quality, which is 480, 480i, and 480p. And then they finally said, okay, we're going to add 720, and then that was, of course, a better improvement. And then they added 1080, which was phenomenal. So, I mean, YouTube has made some great improvements, including the sound. The sound quality of YouTube is pretty darn good. It's not surround sound, but it's stereo sound, which is great. And, I mean, you can actually, if the video itself had a good audio recording, you can actually play it on your sound system. And if the video has surround sound matrix, like Dolby Surround or Matrix Surround, you'll be able to play it back on a Dolby Surround sound system and get a Matrix Surround sound. It'll be that left, center, right, and rear type of playback. It'll be rear mono. But it sounds really good. I mean, I'm very impressed with YouTube and how it's improved over the years. Another topic, there was a point where I got sick and tired of how the quality of YouTube that I went over to this service called Vivix. Vivix used to run an online video collaboration site, just like YouTube. And what you do is you save all your videos as Vivix, upload it to the Vivix server, and you had your own account profile, and the quality of Vivix was, of course, excellent. Vivix is a pretty nice codec. It's not perfect, but it's pretty nice, right? And with Vivix, you can implement 5x1 surround sound if you wanted to, if you had the capabilities. So it was nice, and the Vivix, I guess, owner or CEO decided one day to discontinue the service because they couldn't maintain the servers. And maintaining a video farm, it is not easy. I mean, you need large servers. They constantly break down. Oh, and the site was slow. I do remember that. I mean, you click on a link. It's more than my site. I mean, and you click on a link, and it will take forever to pull up. The videos play fine, but the actual web pages will take a long time to pull up. So I guess they just could not upgrade like YouTube has, where you click on a link on YouTube and it's like immediate. That's because they got crazy servers and crazy computers running those servers. Sorry, it's so weak. My allergies have been stupid crazy. So so Vivix was a really great service, but they went out of business, and they urged everybody to download their videos and move their videos over to Vimeo or Vimeo, whatever it's called. I'm not a big fan of Vimeo. I tried it. They actually had paid services, which, I mean, YouTube's free, and what you get on YouTube for free, it's excellent. Vimeo actually had a few more features than YouTube, but I really didn't particularly care for the quality of the video on Vimeo. It's probably improved now over the years. I just haven't gone back and played with it recently. And then there was another service called Bitler. And I actually fell in love with Bitler. I was like, oh, Bitler's cool. And I met the CEO, which is Robert, I think his name is Rob Sandy, and the other guy who was the community enthusiast of that. He's like a core partner of Bitler. And at first, Bitler was free, just like YouTube. I think they were trying to be another YouTube. And it was a great service. In fact, their video technology was great. It was 480. It has stereo sound, and it sounded great. They actually had a really good service, and I like their community. Their staff actually communicated with you. Unlike YouTube, you're pretty much on your own, unless you're a big-time partner. And a big-time partner means you got a million hits, a million views, and that's when you can start talking to YouTube staff when you're big time. But until then, you're pretty much on your own. Well, with Vittler, you were able to talk to the staff, and they communicated with you. If you had problems, you submit a ticket to Vittler. But then, all of a sudden, YouTube started, Google bought YouTube, and they started improving all the codecs and sound and adding in few more features here and there, monetizing. All that great stuff was added. And then, Vittler, I started using Vittler less and less. It for some reason things were happening on Vittler that I didn't like, and I was like, okay, I can see where this is going, because the features that they had for paid users, and the paid version wasn't just simply like $24 a year. Like Flickr is $24 a year. It was $50 a month or something like that. It was expensive. And I'm like, okay, I can see where this is going. They're trying to become a paid video services. But I can imagine, too, that they didn't have the funding like Google has to provide the big services for everybody, for free users. So they became a business video streaming platform. When I came back to Vittler, because I wanted to download my videos, when YouTube went unlimited, time, if you became a partner, you were able to upload videos that were, 5 days long if you wanted to, unlimited time and all that stuff. I wanted to download all my videos on Vittler and upload it to YouTube. Logged into my account, and my account wasn't there. They reinstated my account, but they said they lost all my videos. I was like, okay, I'm done with you guys. Never again. Buzz is here.